All right, let's go over the eBay Seller Hub quickly. Um, on the Overview tab, you have basically a screenshot of your whole account. You can see tasks that are pending, your orders that have come in. You could create a listing. You could see your listings, your active listings. There's also shortcuts to a bunch of different parts of eBay that can help us out. Where you could end the listing, you could block bidders, your site preferences. You see our feedback. We have selling tools, this file exchange. I'm going to actually go over this. This will be in the last episode or the last lesson. And then you have your account summary, how much money's due, your monthly selling limits, and then how much items you could actually list. And then you see here the store has 100 listings, and you're automatically at 50 just for opening an account up without having a store. Then we have our orders tab. We've seen this before. This again is where we process our orders. We get our buyer's information, his address, his or her address. We could upload tracking here. We could cancel orders here. The next tab is listings. We've seen this before too. You could create a listing or you could view your active listings. There's a search bar here. So once we have thousands of items, this is going to help us search for specific products that we have in our store. It shows the quantity available, the amount of views it has, the time left before the ending is over, before the listing is over. And of course we could edit or end our already made listings. The next tab is our marketing. It's for marketing. I'm going to go into this in the next lesson, but here you see talks about our store, talks about promotions that we have going on, gives us options to advertise. There's links to edit our store, edit our profile. The main thing though, which we'll be going over, is promoted listings, which we're going to create our first campaign. This will get us onto Google Shopping. We'll do that in the next lesson though. The main thing I want to show you guys is performance tab. Here we see graphs of our sales for the last 30 days, last 90 days. It gives us a percentage based on how we did the previous 30 days compared to the last 30 days. There's also our selling costs. It shows how much we paid in eBay fees, our shipping fees, our PayPal fees. And we have a traffic tab. This shows us all our click-through rate, our sales rate, how many people, based on how many people viewed it, how many actually bought from us. And then down here you have your seller level. You see the transaction defect rate, late shipment rate, the amount of tracking that's been uploaded on time. If we keep this all correct, we'll eventually go from above standard to top rated seller, which is what we're going for. So to become a top rated seller, you could come here and you could see how to actually become one, what the requirements are. As a top rated seller, you're one of the best sellers on eBay. You're bound to get more sales than somebody who's above standard. These are the requirements to become a top rated seller: at least 90 days, 100 transactions with $1,000, comply with the selling practices, and then of course your transaction defect rate, close or cases closed without seller resolution, and late shipment rate has to be up to par with the requirements. So we see here again, transaction defect rate 0, late shipment 0, tracking's been uploaded on time. So as long as we maintain those metrics, we will become a top rated seller in 90 days. And then the other one is growth. So here we see the chance of sale that eBay predicts. Now, this is inaccurate for this particular item because this item is 2 products that were bought from Amazon and have been put together as a bundle. So there's nobody else really selling this. I looked on eBay and I didn't see anybody selling this exact bundle. So that's why this is incorrect. But when you have like 1,000 listings, 2,000 listings, whatever it is, let's say for example you had 1,000 listings. If it's saying that there's 800 listings that are underperforming, then you have to go back and check your price point, make sure that you're competitive with your prices. And if you can't be competitive with your prices, then it's time to change your product and find other products that aren't being sold as much so that your underperforming listings stay low. And then the other thing I want to show you guys is the count, which, sorry, if you go by your name and click account settings, it'll bring you here. So under your account, the main thing I want to show you guys right now is site preferences. Under payment for buyers, we're using PayPal. Use sales tax table. You want to set this up, so you're going to click edit. Now I'm in Florida. Sales tax is 6%, I believe. I'll also charge for on shipping and handling, even though I don't ever charge for shipping and handling. It's always free. That's the best way to drive sales. But being that I'm in Florida and my business is based out of Florida, that's where my LLC is set up. If a customer's in Florida, you have to, or if the customer's in your state that you're selling out of, you have to collect sales tax for that state and that state alone. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is shipping preferences. So I mentioned before about eBay's global shipping program. If you click edit, you could start now and enroll. So now if somebody internationally sees my listings will go on eBay's international websites. So if a customer sees it internationally and wants to buy it, I could ship it to them and I could send it to eBay's global shipping center, which is in Kentucky. So I won't have to we won't have to pay for international shipping, but we could still get international sales. It's amazing, and you should definitely opt into that into their global shipping program. And then this right here is return preferences. So you could set up automatically to handle refunds. So based on whatever the price is, if the item sold for $10 and you're saying anything under $10 or less, if any of these are the reasons the customer says is the reason they want to return, then it'll automatically give them a refund. But I've never set this up for myself. I usually just handle them as they come in. But when your business is automated fully and you have tens of thousands of items in your store, maybe even 100,000 items because of that enterprise store package, then this might be good for you to make your store that much more automated. All right, so that's that for this. Let's in the next lesson, we're going to go over our store and we're going to go over promoted listings. We're going to see all our store options and again, try to get on Google Shopping with our eBay listings. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to shoot me a line, leave a comment below. Thank you, guys.